We are at Ponce City Market in the heart of Atlanta. So it was one of our favorite places to visit when we wanted just some food and just to find some unexpected adventures. So as soon as we walked into Ponce City Market, that area, like we noticed a lot of smells, colors, the local shops, and every single place in here told its own little story. There were so many stores, you're not going to turn around and find anything that's exactly the same. So when you first walk in, there's stores on the outside, and then there's more bars and stores on the inside as well. So we went back here a couple of times when we were in Atlanta. I actually think we visited 3 times in our 3 days that we're there because it was so close to everything. Now we did get a little bit turned around when we were looking for the roof. We ultimately found it, and it is on the ground floor. So if you're looking for the roof, don't go to the elevator looking for the roof. It is on the ground floor. Now our first stop was the Saint Germain Bakery. Now they have a lot of great desserts there. So if you're looking for something that's very unique, definitely check out Saint Germain Bakery. The desserts that are there are just pure art. So I could spend an hour just deciding to try which one of those desserts that I wanted. Just the different apples and everything just was so amazing. So I promise you, I only bought one or maybe two. Just look at these desserts that are here. They were just phenomenal. Just the artwork and artistry. Like I mentioned, we did think that our next mission was the roof, but we ended up in an elevator adventure that led to nowhere. So plan B was for us to head to the second floor. And this turned out to be our best detour. The second floor was full of small local vendors, handmade clothes, vintage treasures, and just one of a kind finds. Now, this shop here was amazing. They had very unique items. They had chess sets that kind of like felt like art pieces. And look, you can get a little piece of ATL. Now, then we headed a little bit further down. So if you're looking for some jewelry or anything like that, there is a spot that sells bracelets, and you can come up with the charms and put them on the bracelet all on your own. Then we found this mysterious vintage place. The idea, you pick a clue, pay the price, and whatever's inside is yours. So no refunds, no peeking, just pure mystery. I chose one for $27 and ended up with a vintage plate featuring Abraham Lincoln. Not what I expected, but that's the fun of it. Enjoying your vacation. If you visit Ponce City Market and you go to Mysterious Vintage, let me know what you pick up. Now, after exploring, we headed out toward the Atlanta BeltLine. It was such a beautiful walk from the market. There's just street art, there's skyline views and local music. All right, so if you ever visit Atlanta, carve out time to explore both the market and the Beltline. It feels like two sides of the same creative heartbeat. And like I said, we finally made it to the rooftop. The views, the food, the vibe. This is how every day in Atlanta should end. All right, so that's a little bit about our trip. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others. And let me know where you would like to explore next in the comments below.